It's the freaking end of the month. It is August tomorrow. Howdy. Welcome to another video. I didn't actually think I was going to film this in a video. I thought it was going to be in a video with what I plan on reading next month, but I finished more books than what I actually anticipated. I finished four books. 2 physicals, a Kindle, and is it raining? It's raining and I have washing out. No, it's cold and wet outside. It's raining. So I just brought the washing in. I apologize if you can hear the dryer. I chucked them in the dryer real quick, mainly my bed sheets because I need them tonight. Anyway, books that I have read or listened to this month. Firstly, I finished off the Nashville series by Sarah Adams. I finished The Temporary Roommate, which is the sequel to The Off Limits Rule. This one follows Jessie and Andrew / Drew, also known as Drew. Jessie is very pregnant. She owns a hairdressing salon. She has Lucy, who is her employee, who is also Drew's sister, so there's a relationship there. Jessie's home is like infested with like termites or something, and they're just chewing away at her home, and she needs to live somewhere, and Lucy goes, "Oh, Drew." It is a Friends to Lovers. I listened to it on Spotify, as Spotify have a few audiobooks on there, and I listened to that whole series on there. It's not as good as the first one. I like the first one a lot better, but I usually always do. It wasn't too bad of a book. I think I rated it 3 stars. It was a 3-star read for me. It wasn't the best, but also wasn't the worst. I don't know if I didn't like it as much because it was an audiobook and I like to read the words. Then after that, I actually finished Love and Geletto. I finally finished it. Another book on my TBR I can cross off. I started reading this book because it was becoming a movie. Netflix turned it into a movie and I was like, I need to read this book, and I'm glad I did. This book is giving me Mamma Mia vibes. It's based in Italy. They're in Italy. It follows Lena and Ren. He is like the sweetest human being. Like, he's so sweet. She's with him, going around Italy, reading her mum's journal, finding out what her mum saw, going to those places, stuff like that, and you find out who X is, also her father. It is a really cute, fun Italy type book. It is part of a series as well, so there are 3 books in this series. I might read the second one, I don't know, but I read the first one and I liked it. It was nice and cute. Definitely read the book, don't watch the movie. It was a 3-star, I think it was 3.5. It was cute, it was sweet. I loved it, hands down, amazing. After this book, well, it wasn't really after, it was the same day really that I finished this one. I also finished the 4th book in this series, The Heir. Another one on my TBR that I actually wanted to read, and I did, same day. I'm so proud. But yes, I finished The Heir. This book I was on and off with, because again, it was following America and Maxton. It wasn't the best, but it also wasn't the worst. I think I know who she's ending up with. I don't know, it's between 2 people. It follows Adeline, Princess Adeline, who is America and Maxton's eldest daughter, their firstborn. She's a twin. Her twin brother was born a few seconds or like a minute or so after her. She's going to be a future queen. She's your future queen. The country is falling apart. They got rid of the castes, kind of like Hunger Games, District 12 and all that, but like the castes, they got rid of them. And people are like, oh, we miss them because, oh, they're bullying me. Originally it was like a 7 and I want to do a job that a 3 could do, stuff like that. And so the way that to fix it, Maxton makes a proposal for Adeline to do the selection. Country loved it when Maxton and America did it. They love these selections. It's literally The Bachelor meets Hunger Games. Like, that's how I explain this series, is The Bachelor meets Hunger Games, or The Hunger Games meets Bachelor. Like, that's it. She has 35 suitors. She's just doing it for 3 months, and then she's not going to choose anyone, but I think I know who. Out of 2 people, and I'm going to hopefully read the last one eventually, but I'm in no rush exactly, but I want to finish the series. But this book was 3.5 stars for me, I think, because it was average. It wasn't like the best, but it also wasn't the worst, you know. The exact same day I finished this one, I finished an audiobook called The Paid Bridesmaid. This book was I rated it 3 stars. It wasn't the worst, but also again it wasn't the best. It follows, I can't remember her name, But it follows this one chick. It's her point of view throughout the whole thing. She created a business where brides can hire people to be their bridesmaids if they didn't have many friends, or they just, like, their groom had too many groomsmen and they didn't have enough bridesmaids. They would hire these women to be in their wedding party, basically, which is a fantastic idea, honestly. While reading this book, I got 27 Dresses vibe. I can't remember the characters' names, but it follows her and this guy who is the best man. She's the maid of honor. They have to communicate. He has trust issues. She doesn't want anyone to find out why she's actually there. Can't really remember much about this book. Sarah Wilson, I've never heard of her. I never listened or read any of her work, but there is a few audiobooks that you can get on Audible if you have Kindle Unlimited. You can listen to them for free. You just have to download them on Kindle Unlimited and then you can have them there for free to listen to on Audible. Audiobook, 3 stars. There were some moments that had me all giddy and like, oh my god, yes, but it just wasn't the best. Like I said, I loved the idea. The idea was amazing. I just don't feel like it was the right story. Like, the whole truth came out eventually, and then the ending, it just like within 5 pages resolved. Like, no. And then lastly, I finished this book. I was in a reading slump while reading this book. I had trouble getting back in and out of it, but when I was hooked. But I was also playing a game. A new game came out called Stray, and I love Stray. Stray's a great game, hence I love cats. My midnight is on my lap. Stray's a good game, highly recommend playing it. But I finished this book literally today. It is The Chase by Elle Kennedy, the first book in the Briar series. I love their relationship. Fitzy and Summer. Their relationship is just complete opposites. You have someone who is outgoing and someone who literally likes to stay home, play video games, work on his work, keep to himself, doesn't like to be in attention. Then you have someone who is just party girl. She loves to go out. She's literally complete polar opposites, and they end up together. It's also brother's best friend, kind of brother's teammate. Fitz is on the hockey team. Dean was, he's now graduated. He now works at a high school, or is it primary school? Either way, he works out there while Allie's being an actress. In this book, you do meet characters that we met in the off-campus series, and every time I met them or they were mentioned, I was all giddy, especially Tucker and Garrett, just my men. They are just mwah. My favorite fictional men. What can I say? But yes, The Chase. It was a 4-star read. I'm still kind of off the high of it, but it was a great book. I can't wait to finish off the series, continue reading the series. It's just mwah. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, how many stars I rated it, and then if you follow me on Goodreads, you get to see the exact same thing and my thoughts, my review on the book. Hopefully all of those are linked down below. If not, Lani, what are you doing? I am really happy with myself for reading 5 books this month. Like 5 books. 5 books? Yes. Girl has read 5 books this month. Good job.